Wang Xin, number 2 seed, up against Saina Nehwal of India. So the two players make their way onto court. And both these two players have played 2 matches and won 2 matches. So this is a straight contest to see who tops the group. We know that Group A has been won by Wang Xin, the current world champion. Tina Baun of Denmark has finished in 2nd place, so those are the 2 semi-finalists from Group A. But whoever wins this match will play against Tina Baun in tomorrow's semi-final.
Service.
And whoever loses this match will have to play against the world champion, Wang Xin. So it's very important for both players. Both will probably try and avoid Wang Xin. Certainly Chinese players won't want to play against other Chinese players in the semi-final stage. And to avoid that means she's got to win this. And it's been quite an extraordinary group here in the women's singles B group, because 3 of the 4 players have been left-handers. And I can tell you that the 3rd, 4th playoff in this group has been won by Sayaka Sato of Japan against Bae-young-ju of Korea. So Saina Nehwal, number 4 on the world rankings, has been as high as 2. The 21-year-olds who lives and trains in Hyderabad. 6th meeting between these two players. Only time that Saina Nehwal has beaten her opponent was in the Sudirman Cup in Qingdao earlier this year. But the last time, as you saw, that these two players played against each other was the quarterfinal of the World Championships at Wembley Arena in London. 21-15, 21-10 was the margin of victory for the left-handed Wang Xin. Saina Nehwal, 12 career titles, including 4 Super Series. 1 Super Series final this year, that was the Indonesian, where she'd been in the final for 3 consecutive years, winning on 2 occasions, but beaten finalist this year. There's Saina Nehwal's coach, Pulela Gopichand. Has his own academy in Hyderabad. Indian Sports Illustrated Sportsperson of the Year 2 years ago, Saina Nehwal. And her opponent from Liaoning province, Shenyang to be precise. Oh, she's been world number 1 at a total of 14 weeks as world number 1. And suddenly really came from nowhere. Midway through 2009, appeared on the world stage. She's 26 years of age now and did in fact join the national training team when she was 17, only lasted a couple of months before she picked up a very nasty back injury. She was sent back to Liaoning province to recuperate and recover, and then resumed her training in the province, and in 2009 did very well at the China National Games, and she was invited to try out again at the National Centre. Promptly beat everyone at the trials and therefore was invited straight back to the national training camp.
Xin, China. Wang Xin to serve. Level play.
So the number 2 seed, Wang Xin,
1-11.
up against Saina Nehwal. Oh, incredible. She does love that round the head shot though, doesn't she, Ian?
Yes, she does. She's not the tallest of athletes, but she finds very good angles by good use of the racket head, cutting across the shuttle to bring the shuttle down more steeply.
Service over. 1-2.
And there's the problem from that corner. You don't know if it's going to be that short cross slice or the straight smash. It's not the most powerful of straight smashes, but it's normally very accurate.
You were saying yesterday, Ian, with Saina Nehwal, you'd like to see her develop her cut shots a little bit more, make them, more deceptive or a little bit sharper, or in what way were you meaning yesterday?
Yeah, difficult to describe. We see there she tends to push the shuttle rather than hit across it and bring the shuttle down quickly. She pushes it, so the drop shots tend to be quite slow. Although they're very precise, they don't come down. They don't come down into their opponent's court very quickly.
Yeah.
I'd like to see them coming down a little bit quicker, a little bit steeper, force her opponent to change pace. We'll see as this game goes on. She plays them very accurately, but quite slow in nature.
4-3.
That's a good shot. Steps in, takes it early, pushes quickly into the rear court.
5-3.
That's nice.
Service over.
Punch clear deep into her opponent's forehand corner. Looking to come forward, dress the shuttle very early. Came from above the shuttle rather than underneath it.
Yeah, nicely guided down the line. Wang Xin.
Saina Nehwal didn't agree with the call.
Yeah, looked good from here, I have to say. That's good precision as well. Nice change of direction, using the full width of the court.
7-4.
Yeah, well in.
That's good too.
That's a little example there, Saina using the cross slice, but Wang Xin reading it, taking it very early, pushing into the rear court, and then using a quick change of direction again, using good width.
Service over. 5-8.
It's unusual, direct fault off service from Wang Xin, normally a very solid player. Well left, good judgment. Wang Xin there actually taking the shuttle a good 1.5 meters up the court. And that's the reason that she couldn't control the length of the clear. Play. Straight smash down the line, anticipated the straight short reply, got in quickly, able to put a lot of pressure on with the second shot.
Yeah, trying to make it too acute, the angle, finding the net.
Yeah, quite surprised. Wang Xin's been very aggressive in this game so far. Played a lot of attacking shots from the rear court. Normally likes to construct the rallies a little bit more before going for the winning shots.
That's nice.
Now that's more the sort of rally we're used to. She'd used 3 corners of the court there and created the space down that side of the court to hit the winning smash. Much better constructed point. Anxious look from Saina, that must have been close.
Yeah. It's a lovely drop.
That's a nice touch. A little bit off balance, but able to control the racket. Find the precision here, we'll see it's behind her. Takes the pace off. Brings it down nice and short in the court.
So a 2-point advantage in the game interval. Interesting that Wang Xin was giving an opinion there as well. Normally with the Chinese coaching staff, they very much tell the players what they expect of them, how they think they should be approaching things, and that was a little bit more the European style, where I know you were always like to involve your players in the decision-making process of what tactics they felt they should be using, and you obviously had some very good ideas yourself, but it was always a joint discussion and decision.
Yeah, I think it's important to hear your players speak in the coaching breaks, because you need to know what frame of mind they're in, because it may affect the tactics that you give them.
Oh, delightful.
And that's well constructed. She'd moved Saina around and created the space rather than going for the winner too early. She was doing at the start of this game. Nice disguise.
Nice.
And again, Wang Xin off balance and going for the winning cross-court shot, left herself the long diagonal to cover. Not a great choice of shot, you'd have to say.
Back level.
Yep, Saina read that. Was into position early, had plenty of time to change the direction. Again, it's a little bit behind Wang Xin, she's trying to hit a smash. Not giving herself a chance to cover the diagonal.
4 straight points now. Indian number 1.
That's
5
good.
straight points. This is a very good little spell for Saina Nehwal. Saina Nehwal qualified for last year's Super Series finals, 2010 Super Series finals, but didn't compete because she had an ankle injury. In the 2 previous Super Series finals to that, she reached the semi-final. This is an incredible little run for her now. 7 straight points. Put a totally different complexion on this opening game. That's the sort of shot we were seeing in the very early stages from Wang Xin.
And again, it's good width. Saina low on the right-hand side of the court, and the power smash down the left-hand side of the court. Nice poor serve. Really looks a little anxious in this match, Wang Xin.
Yeah.
Really settled into it, has she? Not found any sort of rhythm.
We noticed earlier on in the competition that she was got a heavy bandage around her thigh or hamstring. And of course in the final of the China Super Series event, the 12th event on the Super Series tour, she withdrew in the final against Wang Yihan because of a bad knee. But there's no strapping that I can see either on knees or legs today.
Yeah, trading mistakes at the moment, these two girls. Both of them having problems finding a consistent length. A lot of shuttles going out to the rear court at the moment. Guesses to the direction of the shots. Here we'll see, forcing Saina into deep lunge position, and quickly changing the direction. Defense.
Oh, good rally.
Yeah, both girls intent on being aggressive there, both trying to take the initiative. Wang Xin eventually reading that smash down the left-hand side of the court, her forehand. Turning the shuttle really quickly and acutely across the court. points on the line. It's good net.
17.
Oh, that's going to land in.
19, 17.
Thought that the drift would take it wide and landed plumb on the line. Wow. Fluctuating fortunes in his opening game. But it's Saina Nehwal who's got the game points. Yeah, converts on her first opportunity. Well, that stunned the crowd into silence. 21-17. And there's good fighting spirit by Saina Nehwal. Coming from 4-8 down, deficit. To take the game, 16 minutes of play, 21-17.
Found the right word there, Jill. Fluctuating.
Yeah.
One player really able to keep the initiative for long duration there. Both players having good patches. And it was Wang Xin who made some unforced errors at the end there. A couple of errors of judgment, a couple out the back of the court. Saina was just a little bit more solid in those last few points.
Wang Xin.
Second game. Level.
Former world #1. Really was when she rejoined the National Training Centre and emerged back onto the world stage. Really was riding on the crest of a wave. I think, in all honesty, it all started to go a little bit awry when she was the #1 seed at the Asian Games in Guangzhou the end of last year, lost in the final to her teammate, Wang Xin. Since then, she's not had the same sort of consistency. Still has some wonderful results, there's no doubting that. Won 4 Super Series events this year, 3 of them back-to-back. Denmark, Singapore and Hong Kong. And she's also had 1 or 2 indifferent results.
Oh, that's well in. Sin making 1 or 2 really big errors on judgment tonight. Seems to be losing her bearings on the court.
Yeah, and I've seen this happen to her before when she's a little bit nervous, when she's anxious. Judgment goes. And that, of course, compounds the situation. Gets more nervous, more anxious.
That's a good rally.
Service over. 4.
Nice shot to end it too.
Yeah, reached up, used a height, got up, took it early there. Shuttle down, nice angle.
And that's where the slow drop is effective, when you've already got your opponent out of position. But I think what you were probably talking about earlier, Ian, is how to create the openings using the crisp, fast drop, slices, the angles.
That's a good shot.
Yeah.
Good placement, good width. Yeah, I think the situations in the first game that were quite interesting for me is Saina at the start of the game was using a lot of slice return of serve, and Wang Xin had no problems in picking them up early and actually putting them under pressure. And there came a point at about 8-4 in the first game where Ropi Chan was definitely saying to her, use smash on return of serve, stop using the slices, she's reading them too easily. That's where I think she needs more aggressive slices,
Yes.
particularly on return of serve, to get into the rally in a positive way, make her opponent late, take the initiative. That's too slow, looking to get away with that.
7. 2.
Wang Xin taking it early but making an error. She looks very nervous at the moment, doesn't she?
Very much so.
It was a poor error, really. She read the direction, got in, took it early, put it in the net. Yeah, again, that's not a... Technically got in a real tangle there.
Well, 5 straight points now for Saina Nehwal. Six straight points.
Rooted to the spot. Bit of confidence. Nice steep angle smash down the line, following in.
3. 9.
And the attacking follow-up. Quickly in, rack it up high. Good finish. Well, this is exactly what Saina doesn't want to do. She's built up a nice 7-point lead. And that's 2 returns of serve errors. Just letting her partner back in, giving her hope. Yeah.
Shot. Oh, good rally. Well worked by Wang Xin.
Yeah, that's a good rally, but you've got to feel she's taking confidence from those couple of errors, couple of easy points that she got. Gave her belief back. She was 7 points down and all over the place, really. Suddenly she's right back in it. Good shot from Saina, cross, flat lift. Easy interception for Wang Xin. To use your word again then, Jill. It's a fluctuating game again, like the first game. Real seesaw affair.
Well, may have made the error, but my goodness, she's back in this second game now, isn't she?
Yeah, she'll be disappointed. Read it, got in early. Look at that, she's in great position.
Yeah.
She's missed it again. Really found a touch around the net tonight so far.
Play. Well, 11-8, interval.
Well, Saina Nehwal with the advantage at the mid-game interval. And it's much closer than it could have, perhaps should have been.
Yeah, she was really guilty of taking her foot off the accelerator there at 9-2. Really had her opponent all over the place, in a lot of trouble. Just two direct mistakes off return of serve. Gave Wang Xin some hope back, and then she strung 2 or 3 good points together.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Play.
Good play, good pressure. High defensive lift from Saina, but it's a little bit short. Smash to the backhand, reading the straight reply, getting in quickly and killing at the net. And again, good use of the full width of the court. Attacking clears to the right-hand side of the court, and a quick change of direction to the left side.
Oh, very lucky to get away with that one.
Yeah, that's a poor smash, really. Wang Xin, that's a big error. She was in good position. Shuttle on a racket and missed it.
Oh, overdone it.
30.
Well, I wonder if Tina Bowen is here watching this one. No question in my mind who the tall dame would rather play against, because her record against the left-handed Wang Xin is woeful. She's never beaten her.
40. 10.
Yeah, it's a real clash of styles, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not a good matchup for Tina, that's for sure. She's got a much better record against Saina. Saina that's pulling away again.
Yeah.
15. 10.
And I hate to say it, but pulling away, because there's been one or two errors like this, which you have to say, really, that's an unforced error.
It is. Dragged well down the net, wasn't it? The mistakes on cross defence, smash into the net.
6 over. 11-15.
Oh, that's clever. Very, very clever play from Saina Nehwal. Suddenly the body smash.
11.
Yeah, Wang Xin's been reading the straight smash, hasn't she, recently? Saina switching tactics, going to the body, catching her opponent off guard.
It's a good rally again. Oh, nice. Even better. That's gone long.
17-11.
Oh, oh my goodness. Well, that is just phenomenal reactions from Wang Xin. How on earth? A wonderful net exchange initially. How did she get that back? Extraordinary.
Oh, that's wild. This is what we saw earlier on in the set. Saina building up a big lead and then making a couple of really unforced errors. Just a simple smash out the side on return of serve and a long way out the side. Then a return in the net. Fluctuating, Jill, I think you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, looked out.
Yeah, I agree. This is a really important point coming up right now. She's pushed it wide.
Wow, that's 4 points from Saina this time. Really difficult to call this game at the moment. Neither player managing to maintain form for a long period.
Good rally. Oh, it's a super rally. And in the end, Wang Xin outmaneuvered.
16.
Yeah, good defence from Saina early on in this point. Manages to convert defence into attack, and that's a good finish. Steep angle to the left side. Quick switch to the right side. Good width.
Play.
Oh, that could be really costly. Another error. Saina late. Wang Xin getting up early and taking it. Just dragging it down into the net again.
Saina Nehwal thought it was wide. Umpire confirms that it was good.
Get a good view of it here. Yeah, looked good.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, using the conditions of the hall. Knows it's going to hold up a little bit in that direction. It's very well placed.
Just 1 point in it. 18-19. 19 all. The error from Saina Nehwal. A gift at this stage of the match. It's going wide.
She hesitated herself. Wasn't sure whether it was in or out. In the end, she pushed it wide herself.
Well, on a run of 4 straight points. Now a game point for Wang Xin.
Well, we've said it during this game, she's really not found a touch around the net, and that was another example there. She's there early enough. Misses.
20 all, extra points required. Clever body smash once again from Saina Nehwal. Much flatter too that time, aiming towards the right shoulder. So having just survived a game point, now Saina Nehwal on the verge of victory. It's match point. That's gone wide, my goodness me. Well, fluctuating fortunes, I think I said. Well, that continued throughout the match. Goodness gracious. Well, I have to say, I thought she had probably missed her chance when her opponent went from 16-19 to 20-19. But in the end, Saina Nehwal, and look at the absolute delight. It means that she will top Group B. And there's confirmation of the score, 21-17, 22-20 in 38 minutes of play. Well, the obvious delight for Saina Nehwal, because she's top of the group, and it means that she will play Tina Baun of Denmark in tomorrow's semi-final. It will be an all-Chinese affair in the other semi-final, with Wang Yihan playing against Wang Xin.